Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful edition of the show, Nounwards. I am your host, Wisdom Godwin, and today we're going to be talking about trending issues and social issues affecting us as a society and as individuals. Today's topic is social pressure on women, and I've got wonderful personalities in the house who are going to be talking to us on this issue. So, be right back after this break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the show. And I'm with my wonderful guests, my beautiful and handsome guests. They're right here with me, and they're going to introduce themselves to us because we don't know them. So over to you. What's your name?
My name is Gracious Prinsley Sandi. I'm a singer, a writer.
Okay, over to you.
My name is Bala Gashon and I'm a human. That's all.
Okay, so you're human.
Yeah, I'm a human.
You're human.
Yeah.
So via work.
I don't know. I'm speaking for myself.
You're speaking for yourself.
Yeah,
okay. So if I had to introduce myself with being human, so you don't have any other thing under your bio. So we're going to be getting into the topic today, straight into the topic: social pressure on women, us women. So how has that been for you? Have you ever faced social pressure as a woman?
Yes, I have actually, because considering my body shape, my body size, people usually tell me I'm too fat or I eat a lot and all those things. But I eat because I want to eat, and I love my body the way it is.
Yeah.
So that's just it.
Okay. So on your side, what social pressures do you feel are placed on women?
Well, since we live in the society, definitely there should be expectations from the society about a particular gender. And I think most of the expectations is ladies should be homely, should be at home. Ladies should, that she should be beautiful, she should look beautiful. However it will cost, whatever it will cost, she should just look beautiful. They call them as weaker vessels, which I don't think is right. Women are not given the opportunity I think they deserve. Because even in workplace, you see they sideline them when discussions are being made, even at home or that stuff. So
Yeah.
the pressure on women is just overwhelming. I think it's too much on them. And I think we need to address that particular topic.
So do you have a spec?
My spec is God-fearing. Anybody.
Anybody. So God-fearing. So if I'm not God-fearing, I'm not your spec. Don't you think that's the pressure?
Yeah, well, I'm talking for my own, because of my own values.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I need to stick to someone that has my own values.
Okay.
Because I believe it's something that I stay with the person forever. And if you don't have these things, we can't align, and there's a problem. Because I'm not going to be fighting you every day. We should have a balance, even though we have our differences, but we should have where we come under one umbrella and make decisions.
Okay.
And this is very important to me.
Okay. So over to you, Gracia. He said something mentioning the need for women to look beautiful. So from research, actually, it's been said that a woman has to have this body shape, this perfect body shape, to be among people in the society. So how do you feel that has affected us? How has that affected us in a way?
It has affected us a lot because we find out that society has painted the perfect body shape for women, and that has put a lot of men to desperation to get the big ass and the bust and everything, and you find them going for surgery. Some do surgeries on their face because the society sees them as not being beautiful. They are not being perfect. So that alone brings desperation and depression to them, and the only way they can get what they want or get what the society brings to them is by doing all those things, which is not right.
So you feel the society wanting these things are placing insecurities in us, right? Okay, so how often do you do makeup?
Well, I do it when it's needed. I don't do it every time. Maybe like occasions, like a wedding or my birthday, I'm going for a photo shoot or anything.
Okay, so why do you? Oh, okay, you do them when it's needed. So
Yeah.
why do you do them?
To look beautiful.
To look beautiful.
Yes.
Don't you think that's like an insecurity?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
So it's like pointing to the same line of insecurities, right? Because okay, if you're a woman and then you feel okay, you need to look beautiful in some occasions, are you not proud enough of how you look, like how you look in person?
Well, if you're going to say it that way, then I would also say that the same way you wear jewelries, you wear earrings. Earrings add beauty to you. You know that, right? And your dress and everything, it adds beauty. That's the same thing with makeup. As far as you wear a earring and a jewelry, that's adding beauty to your dressings, adding beauty to you. So
Okay.
you putting on makeup is not an insecurity. It's just you adding more beauty like the jewelry you wear.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna like come back to you. So what's the causes of social pressure on women? Like what have caused that?
Well, I think the dominant cause is the what we allow people say and what we absorb from what people say.
Yeah.
That is the most important thing. Well, all the issue of insecurity, the issue of acceptance, the issue of you have to. It's what people say and how you accept it. You know, it's about perspective because you can tell me you look good, and I will not accept it. You may mean well to me, but personally, I don't accept it. It's about how I see what you say. So when people dump things at you and you accept them without having your own personal definition of what they say, that's the bulk of the problem.
Okay.
Because so much that you need to date yourself more than any other person on earth. You don't need to date someone outside first. You have to date yourself to know who you are, to have your definition of who you are.
Yeah.
So that whatever anybody says, he's just saying it, that you have your own definition. You can't just come and keep dumping things at anybody. And yeah, we can blame our parents because of maybe upbringing where they always put the woman back, but I think we live in a generation where we shouldn't keep blaming them.
Okay.
Because we can have a mind shift in a twinkle of an eye in this generation.
Okay.
Information travel faster.
Okay.
We learn things at the speed of light. So I don't think it's unfair to blame our parents, because I think they taught us based on what they knew.
Okay.
And they can't do beyond what they knew.
Oh.
Now that we are in a generation whereby we learn things faster and we know better than them, then I think we should do better than them. And we should right the wrong for our children.
Okay.
So we should stop dumping, we should stop accepting what people dump at us and accept our own personalities.
Okay.
We are all different. What is beauty to you may not be what is beauty to me. So if you're beautiful, someone will come and say you're beautiful, and that at that same spot, someone will come and say you're not beautiful. You are not in spec. So are you going to divide yourself into beauty, not beauty, beauty, not beauty? It's not possible. But when you have your definition of your own self, whatever anybody says, it doesn't shake you, it doesn't move you.
Yeah.
They can say it and you can take it the way it is, not how they think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think the problem is what we allow people say about us and we accept them without having our own definition of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where the problem is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned in the beginning of the show that you faced a situation where people say you added too much weight, you look fat, and all of those. So do you think that at that point where you allowed those stuff affect you, was it due to low self-esteem?
Well, I didn't really let it affect me because I found out that I'm beautiful the way I am.
Yeah.
I don't need to center on people's definition of what they want me to be. I
Okay.
centered on my own definition of myself, and I learned to love myself for who I am.
Okay.
That's just it.
Okay, so before I come back to this last question I have for both of you for the house, we are gonna be seeing something from the streets. People opinion on how social pressure affects us. Their opinions on social pressure on women, what they have to say from the streets. So we're gonna be going into the streets right now with my audience and my guests to see what the street has to say about this. Okay, we are here on the street and we've got someone with us on the street. So sir, what's your name?
Mr. Smart.
Okay, Mr. Smart. Do you love a woman on makeup or without makeup?
Natural, no makeup.
Why?
That's the natural beauty. makeup is a fake. To me, it's a fake thing. When I see a woman, you apply makeup. I don't go for that woman. I go
Okay.
for somebody that is natural.
Okay. So, what's your imaginative description of a woman that you love?
Though I'm married finally, but what attracts me from my wife is her body building, her breast, her backside, her color. So you must be presentable. So that's all.
So, what's your name?
My name is Toju, or you can call me Kelly.
Okay. So, what's your perfect description of a woman?
I just need a simple woman, like a woman that is good, caring, and loving. That's just what.
Okay. What attracts you first in a woman?
To be sincere, I think if you have to talk about physical appearance, I would go with the shape, like the physique. Once she's perfect, like the backside, I like the backside, like the buttocks a lot. You get. So once the person has a good buttocks, maybe a good physique, I'm okay with that person.
Okay, that's it. So, do you love a woman with makeup or without makeup?
It doesn't matter with makeup, like as long as the person suits my case, like I love that person. It doesn't matter about makeup or non makeup, so I'm good with any woman.
My name is Mr. Sunday Akman.
So are you married?
I'm married.
Okay, so what attracted you first to your wife?
Well, her personality, she's of a good nature in terms of being polite, respectful, and she's honest.
Do you prefer her on makeup or without makeup?
The makeup should be moderate because you can't tell me that you want to become natural. At least you have to rub some powder, some pancake and all those things. So I want to moderate.
Okay.
So.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your time. Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we've just watched a clip of what the street has to say about social pressure on women. And then we've seen and we've unseen the sin. Yes. So what do you think is the solution to the sin things that we've seen?
Well, from what we watched, I noticed that most people were centering on the looks of a woman, that she has to have the shape, the curves, flat tummy and everything.
Yeah.
And some people were talking about the character. Well, for me, I think the solution is for you to embrace yourself for who you are. See, when you see yourself being the best, being beautiful, being perfect, then it doesn't matter what other people tell you. Believe me, even if someone says you don't look beautiful, you say, I know, I look beautiful, I am beautiful, because you are being able to visualize yourself being beautiful and being perfect the way you are. So that's just it.
Okay, so what do you have to say to the society?
Well, I feel the first thing that the world should do is to apologize to the women folk, because I think they deserve some level of apology, because the world has treated them so badly that that's affected them terribly. So the first thing I think is apology to the women. The secondly, I think to like mental reconstruct that we've spoken about earlier, that they should have a mental shift. When you open your phone in the morning, on your data, the notification you get is mind blowing. Those are people's opinion. A person will like a post on Facebook that has nothing to do with you, but Mark Zuckerberg will send you a notification. That's someone else's opinion. It has nothing to do. So unless we learn to see these things the way they are, we're going to keep going back to the same circle.
Yeah.
We have to just. I want to make a correction on what I said earlier on the issue of criticism. You have to understand that whatever people throw at you, there are those for good, and there are those that will kill you. So you have to know when someone is constructively criticizing you and when someone is trying to bring you down.
Yeah.
So you have to take what they say, but you have to sift them and take the ones that are very useful. Because you can't take every, and people have definition of what is beautiful, my brother. People will keep talking. You cannot stop it from, you live in a society and people must talk. People must say, I want to say, I want to, yeah, people must say, but you have to take what is supposed to be taken and dump. That's why we have garbage, we have waste bins. You throw them down and pick the one that are important to you. But just know that, yeah, the person that has the final say is you.
Okay.
The person that has the final say is you. Nobody can barge into your life and tell you what you should be and what you should do.
Mm-hmm.
The world is changed. We are seeing men, women standing up for who they are and doing. Like in my state yesterday, a woman won governorship APC candidate for governorship. I so love it. Women are standing up. Women are standing up.
Yeah.
If you stay there, you are the cause of your problem. Nobody will come and pick you and carry you on his back and take you anywhere. So you have to stand up from that where you are, because society will pressure you. People will pressure you. As in, even the sun, the rain will pressure you. But you have to just stand up, man. You have to do. It is what it is. So you have to just take yourself off.
Yeah, it is what it is. So we've come to the end of the show with our wonderful guest who've talked about social pressure on women. I'm a woman. Definitely I feel social pressure. Like you have committed a crime for being slim now. Why will you be this slim? But you have to accept that this is who you are. I mean, there won't be beauty if there was no diversity. So we've come to the end of the show, and I would love to thank you both for making our time to be here with me on the show. And then to my audience, thank you for going through this episode with us. Click on the social media handles, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, please. Make it not be like I dey pressure you, but I'm using please. So see you same time next week. I am your host, Rita.